Yo, we have got so much to cover in today's video. The Rivals team dropped a mountain of news on us for the upcoming Season 3, so we are gonna just dive on into things ASAP Rocky with this one. Before we do, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to slap that like button. If you do not, then by all means drop a dislike, but you gotta let me know why you hate me down in the comments, and if you really like the video, go ahead and consider subscribing. With that said, let's go. Alright, starting with the two big pieces of news, it has of course been revealed that Knull, creator of the symbiotes, will be our Season 3 big baddie, and that we will finally be getting the Phoenix and Blade added into the game as playable heroes. And I gotta say y'all, I am hyped as all hell for Season 3. From what we've been shown, we're getting a ton of new symbiote and Phoenix skins for a bunch of the heroes. But we'll talk about skins in a bit, because right now I want to talk about Knull and his role in Season 3. In the Rivals lore, Knull has been locked away on Clintar for the entirety of the game, and in Season 3, we see Hela seemingly coming to Knull and forming an alliance, gaining the powers of a symbiote god and receiving what will undoubtedly go down as one of the dopest skins in the game. Then we get a scene of the Phoenix flying in to take on Hela and Knull, with Hela possessing what looks like possibly the Necro Sword, which is a sword created by Knull that is supposed to be able to kill gods and other powerful cosmic entities. And at the very last second, in typical anime fashion, Blade comes dashing in like a flash of light, saving the Phoenix and teaming up with her to take on Hela in quite possibly the cleanest animated fight scene I have seen in a long time. Seriously, if there was a Rivals TV show with this level of animation for every episode, I would be on that shit like a fat kid on cake. The trailer finally ends with Blade getting a wicked new suit that looks like it's half Phoenix armor, half symbiote, which is just perfectly thematic for him given his half human, half vampire lineage. It just looks so good. I really hope Blade isn't like some Spider-Man level of hard to play, because I already want to main him. We then get to see some of the upcoming skins for the season at the very end with the Season 3 promo art, and y'all, this may be their best season for consistent bangers on the skins so far. I haven't seen one that I didn't want to buy, even for heroes that I have never played or never even plan on playing like that. Alright, now we're gonna switch up gears a little bit here to cover all of the smaller UI and cosmetic additions coming in Season 3, because the devs really cooked up a ton of new stuff here. First, we have accessories, and y'all, as much as I hate overly microtransaction games, somehow the Marvel Rivals devs know just how to sneak past all of my mental fortifications to entice me to buy their stupid digital collectibles made out of pixels on a screen. Essentially, accessories are little keychains that will hang off of your hero during games. They also seem to add like a little emotable character to the side of your screen, and I'm assuming this is going to be also visible from the kill cam, so it adds that little extra tee-hee fuck you ooh to all your kills. These are going to be hero locked, so you won't be able to just have these on any character, likely because they need to find the best spot to hang these from each character and then rig the model for that to be a thing. So they'll only be releasing these in batches, starting with Winter Soldier, Psylocke, Groot, Rocket, Jeff, Invisible Woman, Emma, and Spider-Man. Now to unlock these, we'll be earning accessory points from matches to buy these with, which is really nice that you can just unlock these by playing the game and they're not entirely based on microtransactions. After accessories, the dev showed off some new color swaps for existing skins. We got to see the palette swaps for Scarlet Witch's Immortal Sovereign, Rocket's Sunshine Raccoon, Jeff's Sunshine Landshark, and Invisible Woman's Malice skin, which I'm actually really excited for because Sue is one of my main healers to flex to. Now, in addition to the new palette swaps, they also showed off something that I have thought about them adding before, which is Ultimate VFX. We will now be able to purchase VFX packs for our heroes' ultimates to add even more razzle dazzle to them. Now, these are only going to be visible to you so that everyone else doesn't have to deal with the additional visual clutter from you popping your ult and simultaneously summoning Shenron with the 7 Dragon Balls at the same time. And our homeboy Gong Gong has let us know that both the palette swaps and the ultimate VFX will be purchasable with unstable molecules, which we'll be able to earn from the battle pass and events. So that is another win for free and or affordable customization options that could have easily just been a microtransaction. Like, I really hate to glaze live service games like this, but god's damn, it's hard to be mad at the Marvel Rivals monetization and engagement methods. Chefs every frickin' time. The devs then showed off the ability to mix and match skins with any MVP animation, which is something I've always wanted for the game, but never thought they'd even consider because I figured they just want to keep the visual cohesion between the skins and their MVP animations, but nope, they said fuck, mix and match all you want, kids. And I love that for us. Now another thing that they're adding that I've been saying they should, which when I say I've been thinking that they should add these things, I literally had plans to do a whole video on future customizations I'd love to see for Rivals. Just look at my notes if you don't believe me. Clearly I should have started on that video way sooner though, because now the devs have already made like 3 of my planned points completely redundant. Anyways, getting back on track, the devs showed us that our home screen backgrounds will now change to match our hero's current skin, which I've been wanting since about season 1 because the bright white default background is just so jarring with some of the skins, and all of the skins already have backgrounds for them, so I always just thought it was a no-brainer to make the home screen match your hero's skin, and now we're going to be getting that in season 3, which again, I love for us. And then to wrap up this customization section, I'm going to do a rapid fire of all of the other smaller UI changes they've announced in the devlog, so let's go. They've made some changes to the gallery, merging the serial comic panels and the special editions into one. They've added a cinematics panel to watch all of the game's cinematics, which actually will be pretty useful for getting B-roll. They're adding an event tab to keep track of all the in-game events. They've changed the post-match progress screen to give us more information, which I love because that thing desperately needed a facelift. They're giving out costume trials to university students, which is just honestly the nicest thing I think I've ever heard of game devs doing for their players. Just too bad your boy's no longer in uni. And finally, they're adding some Discord integration support, so now you can see and contact your Discord friends from in-game. I don't really use Discord like that, so this one went a little bit over my head, to be honest, but for y'all Discord users, you might like this. Whew, that was a lot to take in, y'all. However, now we are finally getting into some of the more juicier stuff, starting with new team-ups. The first new team-up coming is between Phoenix and Wolverine. Wolverine's leap and kidnap attack is now going to be able to deal damage over time to nearby enemies, and it's going to add lifesteal to all of his attacks, which just sounds broken as all hell, and I'm totally here for it. I'm probably not the best Wolverine out there, but I can really throw down sometimes using the 5-2 Mutant Menace, and I've been practicing with him a lot more, so I'm super hyped to main Wolverine in Season 3. The only problem I see arising is that he's definitely going to be an almost guaranteed ban pick every match, especially now with his team up with Phoenix, because Phoenix kind of looks like she's going to be a little bit of a broken hero to start, although we do say that all the time, and then the heroes come out and they're not as strong as we thought they were. But anyways, Wolverine's looking like a top contender for Season 3, and I'm trying to get into some of that. The next team up is Human Torch and Spider-Man, and I'm not gonna lie, I see this one making Spidey a problem again. Now, I've never played Spidey, so excuse my ignorance here when I'm trying to explain this, but Spider-Man will be able to shoot a flaming web, dealing area damage and applying a burn tracer. You can then zip to enemies with a burn tracer on them to cause more area damage to the target, and you can have a burn tracer and a regular tracer active at the same time. Now, I don't really know what that means mechanically for us, but it does not sound good for our back lines, so everyone might have to really be on their P's and Q's for Spidey this season. It's a good thing I've also wanted to learn Namor for a while now, because I think now is a good time to do so. And because Spidey and Johnny both went on to find new flames, the Storm Human Torch team up will be going away, and so will the Spidey and Squirrel Girl team up. Instead, Hela will be added to Jeff and Venom's team up, giving her additional symbiote tendrils that slow enemies down and pull them towards the center of her little stun bubble thing. Can you tell I don't play Hela at all? Then Squirrel Girl will be added to Iron Man and Ultron's team up, giving her a goddamned homing bomb. Like we needed to make Squirrel Girl any easier to play. I already hate taking her nuts to the face. Now I gotta take a homing nut? This is insane. And finally, y'all, to cap off this video, one of the things I am most excited for in Season 3 are the skins. we are getting a bunch of Phoenix Armored skins and Symbiote skins, one of which is dropping this Friday, so we might as well start there with this amazing Symbiote Captain America, or Captain Clintar skin, technically, I guess. This is one I don't think I had ever expected to see, but holy, this skin goes so hard. It's given Batman with the cowl, Agent Venom with the spikes and armor, and then of course Captain America with, you know, Captain America. And then the emote, my gods, I don't know why I haven't picked up Cap yet. I love almost all of his skins and his playstyle. Season 3 is really making me think about shaking up my hero roster big time. Now after Cap, the second skin dropping this week is the Spider-Man Future Foundation skin, which I've literally seen people complaining about not getting sooner since season 2.5 started. Just about every week when I hop on some type of comments or some type of internet board with people putting their opinions out, it's always, where is the Spidey skin? Well, here you go folks, an 8th, 9th, I don't even know, skin for Spider-Man because the dev teams love Spidey. I don't get it twisted, I love Spidey too. But it's just funny how many skins this man gets every single season. And with the next season being a symbiote season, he's definitely bound to hold on to his title of the most skins in the game. Now the skin itself is alright for Spidey, it's nothing too crazy from what he already has in game or from what he's worn in comics. I like it, it's clean, it's Spider-Man, and I like how his MVP changes so that it centers him instead of Invisible Woman. Now as far for the actual season 3 skins, we can start with the promo art because there is a lot there and they're very clear to see. Up front we have Magic and what looks like a Phoenix armor skin. The skin also kind of looks like it resembles that Hellfire Gala skin we saw her in the Marvel Rivals comic, but not one-to-one, and we also can't see the rest of it, so this is more likely just my cope because I really want that Hellfire Gala skin for Magic. Either way though, this is a skin I will likely be buying even though I've never played Magic, because just from this little bust up, it looks great already. Then on to Jeff, who gets a symbiote skin, which I'm pretty sure actually happens in the comics somewhere, but I'm not that big of a Jeff fan, so I know next to nothing about the character's lore. The skin itself looks cool, nothing over the top, just a land shark in a symbiote suit. It's not for me, but I bet people are gonna go crazy for this one, and it'll probably have a fun emote. Then behind Jeff, we have my man, James Howlett, aka Logan, aka the Wolverine, and my dude is looking fire. I already have all of the Wolverine skins except for the palette swap one, and this is definitely going to be a day one cop once it drops. It's just such a wicked skin, and not one I expected for the character, but I love it. It's definitely going to be my go-to skin when I'm playing Wolverine, and I'm hoping that it's a legendary so we get those little added sound effects and VFX and all those other nice little things they add to the legendary skins. And finally, behind Wolverine, we see Blade in what is likely going to be his default skin. And like I said at the start, I love this skin. It's a take you almost never see for Blade because every iteration of the character always just has him in black leathers like a vampiric Matrix spinoff. This though is a nice fresh take on the character, and I'm actually really happy they didn't just stick with his design from season 2. I love that design and all, but it just felt a little uncreative and it just felt very in line with every single piece of Blade iteration we've ever had. So I like that they went out of the box and gave him this symbiote Phoenix armor skin that, to my knowledge, is not even anything that's ever happened in the comics. Now, of course, we also have the Queen in Black Hela skin, which is another banger of a skin. That bodice, the sword, the cape, it all just looks so good and is likely another skin I'd shell out money for just to look at Hela in. Because I don't even play Hela and I have no plans to learn her. But this skin is just so good that whether it's free or not, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna have her in it. And I'm probably never gonna play with her unless there's some kind of Hela challenge, which there probably will be a Hela challenge now that I think about it, because season 3 is all about Knull and Hela teaming up, so there's definitely gonna be like earn 25 KOs with Hela or something, you know what I mean? Anyways, definitely gonna get this skin no matter what it costs. And finally, I think this is the last bit of skins we're gonna be looking at here. For some sneak peeks at the Battle Pass skins, we got to see Symbiote Rocket and Squirrel Girl skins, as well as Emma Frost's Phoenix 5 skin, which I 100% called the moment Emma was revealed for season 2. The symbiote skins for Rocket and Squirrel Girl both look dope, and I'm happy that they're in the Battle Pass because they're definitely one of those things where it's like, if it's free, I'll take it. But I wouldn't go out and spend money on these skins because they're cool, but they're not cool enough to make me buy them for characters that I'm never going to play. Also, this is just so much better than the other free Squirrel Girl skin we got this season, which is just what the fuck? That Emma skin though, you know your boy is gonna be rocking that as my main Emma skin going forward. Literally the moment Emma was revealed, I said to myself, I need the Phoenix 5 skin they're definitely gonna make. Like, I even made a whole short about the skin, so you know that this is gonna be my main go-to when I'm using Emma. And then the very last smallest sneak peek we got from the devs for skins was an event and skin for Storm. When Gong Gong was talking about the new event tab, we get this brief shot of an event to unlock Symbiote Storm, which again, absolute fire skin idea. Honestly, I just love Storm, so any skin for Storm is going to get me going, but a symbiote one? Holy, I never even thought about that. And because it's an event, it's very likely going to be free or under $10 to unlock it, which is just, this season already looks so good. And every time I think that my interest in Rivals is waning just a little bit, new seasons or new events come out and I am just hooked back in like it's the first season again. I don't know how they're doing it. Dev team is going bonkers over there in China. Everything is looking so good. The devs have planned some much needed UI and quality of life improvements, and I cannot wait for July 11th to hop in. However, with all of that, I'm gonna get out of here. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and slap a like. If you didn't, then by all means drop a dislike, but you gotta let me know why you hate me down in the comments. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to let me know to keep making more videos and to help me hit 1,000 subscribers in 2025 so I can reach full monetization. And until next time, I will catch y'all later.